Stand by. Oh, what's up, smarty people? KeysDAN, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Coming to you live and in living color from the Radio What Studios. And this is my podcast, The KeysDAN Show, or just KeysDAN Show. And today is February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. Kind of exciting. It's a good day for a reset. And I guess that's why it's known as Love Reset Day, according to nationaltoday.com. Love Reset Day is marked every year on February 15th, which is the day after Valentine's Day. For many, the day of love can be a rude awakening when they realize that traditional romance is not as fulfilling as it seems, leading to a journey of self-discovery and self-love. The Love Reset Day started as a 30-day challenge that gives people the opportunity to evaluate the quality of their relationships and identify areas that require nurturing for sustainable and long-lasting relationships. It's a day that calls for deep introspection with the aim of making relationships fulfilling. The history of Love Reset Day. Be worthy, love, and love will come. This famous quote from Louisa May Alcott's classic novel, Little Women, and it is very much applicable today. It's very easy to project one's expectations and repeat patterns in relationships, which is why it's important to focus inward and be compassionate to yourself. It must be said, though, that self-love doesn't always mean dramatic changes or healing. Sometimes it is just to be kind to yourself and not to devalue one's worth, especially when it comes to romantic relationships. Ironically, this realization hits often after Valentine's Day. It is common for relationships to go haywire or fall apart on Valentine's Day when expectations are at their peak. Perhaps it is because one is looking for love in all the wrong places. Love Reset Day was created on February 15, 2018 by Carla Lynn Hall, owner of the datingrelating.com blog. Inspired by romance and its elements, Carla has spent most of the past decade coaching women about relationships. She's also a moderator for the Facebook group Secret Feminine Magnetism. After witnessing an increase in wedding engagements amongst women in the Facebook group in 2015, Carla realized that many women joined the group because they needed a safe space to regulate their romantic feelings. According to Carla, Love Reset Day is right after Valentine's Day because it is when many face upheavals in their love lives. She believes that a Love Reset Day is just what is needed for a person to take back their power and improve themselves to make better romantic choices. Love Reset Day. 6th century AD, this first Valentine's Day. The first Valentine's Day is celebrated to honor an early martyr named Valentine. 2014, Taylor Swift's self-love journey. Musician Taylor Swift builds her legacy by channeling her failed relationships into music. She wasn't the first. Alanis Morissette was my gal in the 90s, talking about all the failed relationships she had. 2018, Do It Like Riri. Pop sensation Rihanna states that her entire attention is focused on her family and her work, refusing to give it to any man. February 15, 2018 is Love Reset Day. Datingrelating.com celebrates the first Love Reset Day. How are you celebrating your Love Reset? How was your Valentine's Day? Did you get all you wanted? Is it is it all about the presents? See where I went right away? Is it always about the flowers and the candy? And is it always one-sided, where one side of the relationship gets all the stuff, is showered with all the gifts? Maybe that's part of the Love Reset. Maybe the expectations were too high yesterday, so you're ready for a reset. Hey, I encourage you to get your honey and reset. Enjoy yourself. Find a honey if you don't have one, because love is awesome. And if you want to be by yourself, that's fine too. Do you, boo? If you'd like to tell your story or hear the stories of others, I encourage you to check out my other podcast. It's called What Makes You Famous. Find it everywhere using the hashtag What Makes You Famous. That's it for this edition of KeysDAN Show. It's KeysDAN, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Peace. I'm out of here.